Hi guys, I hope you all are doing really well and taking ample care of yourself along with your family members in this difficult global time altogether. So guys, before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe right now because I regularly upload videos, and if you have any concern, any question, anything that comes in your mind, feel always absolutely free to ask guys. This is your own channel. Alright guys, so let's proceed. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk about a recent scam that was brought into my attention. Although the guy was saved from scam, but I thought of sharing this information. So this started on LinkedIn. We know that LinkedIn is a platform that is nowadays widely used. Almost all professionals nowadays are on LinkedIn, and there are company structures, job opportunities, everything we see. Even various organizations that do not allow social media platforms like others, they do allow LinkedIn. So uh, in this, a guy was contacted, he was offered a job, and he was offered everything like job description, roles, salary, everything. But the catch was the method of contact. Like the person who offered job, he shared a number and an email, and he said he can be reached only on a WhatsApp call, no direct phone call. This is the first red flag. So guys, getting a number for WhatsApp calling is not a big deal. There are various calling apps nowadays. You download one app, you pick a number, and then you just watch some advertisements in order to get some balance to make calls. And the same number you can register with tools like WhatsApp also, like register it on WhatsApp, then receive the verification call on the app, and that's it. Your account is activated. Now the thing is, like, when you actually buy a phone number, you provide some sort of identification, right? No phone provider, as per my knowledge, allows you to use their phones anonymously. But what is the mode of identification of these apps? Basically, you register using an email address. So email address anybody can create. I can take any name and create an email address, and any of you can do. So that was the first thing. And then uh, another thing was, like, after all this, he was asked to pay $250 as part of the processing fee. What the job advisor says, that they had a team to process job applications, pay $250. Then uh, once it is uh, once it is like done, they are gonna send the documents and everything else. But do you really think this is a legitimate job? It doesn't look like, based on my experience, because I have never seen a company that asks you to pay money for job processing. No company does that. Even if you go through legitimate job agencies, like there are various legitimate and licensed job agencies here in Canada. So if you go through them, they do not deduct any money from you. Instead, they get their payment from the employer if you are hired through them. This is how it works. Why would a And they never ask you to pay anything upfront. This was again a red flag. And another thing that is the most concerning thing, we all know what this whole world is going through now, how the economies around the world are devastated. Millions of people have lost their jobs. So do you really think at such a situation somebody would invite a person from a different country and pay the processing fee to get him here? Until you have some extraordinary skills, it doesn't seem truthful in ordinary cases. So this is another thing that I want to discuss. But anyway, this was the case, and this is how it went through. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you give it a like and comment. And if you have any concern, any question, anything that comes in your mind, feel always absolutely free to ask. Thank you guys.